Good morning, students. Welcome to your Unit 3. I'm really excited to start with this new unit, and I know you have got like some break from studying till now after your exams and little before your exams. But now I want all of you to be fully ready for our new unit. Yes? Be ready with your books, with your pens, and most importantly, with your learning caps. And today we are reading the chapter. I read this chapter and I was like, I need to teach this chapter first. I really like this chapter. So the name of the chapter is Unke Munke Timpetoo. Can we repeat it? Unke Munke Timpetoo. Okay, great. So I am sure you are gonna like this chapter and let's move ahead. So what's the first thing that we do when we are reading something? That is a do now. Okay, I'm reading the do not do now for you. If someone tells you that by saying some chant means when we repeat something in a rhythm. For example, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Okay, कोई भी ऐसी लाइन या वर्ड जो बार बार ऐसे हम रिदम में रिपीट कर सकते हैं, दैट इज कॉल्ड अ चैंट. If someone tells you that by saying some chant you can achieve anything you want in life, will you believe in it? Give reason. Now, another part of the same question is, if no, will you at least try it once to check if it works or not? Okay, pause the video, quickly complete your do not in your notebook. Great. Let's move ahead towards the very first thing, that's the objective. Okay, so our objective for today is we will be able to make connections of what we know with what we read. Okay, there is something in our knowledge already. Okay, हमें कुछ चीजें पहले से पता होती हैं and something we will read from the story. So we will make connections between what we know to what we read. जो हमें पता है उससे हम कनेक्शन बनाएंगे जो हम पढ़ते हैं. Okay, quickly write down the objective. Great. Now, if this is the objective, how will you write the answers? How will you think about when you write answers? First, very basic thing, you will read the passage. Second, another basic thing, you will annotate. Third, you have to think when similar things have happened to you as they are happening in this story. कहानी में जो भी हो रहा है, ऐसा कुछ आपके साथ कब हुआ है? Think which characters reminds you of whom. Think which situations remind you of what. Okay, जो characters हैं वो आपको किसकी याद दिला रहे हैं? जो situations हैं जो हो रहा है वो कौन से time का आपको याद दिला रहे हैं? All these things you have to think. Okay. Now, bachcha, these are some starters, as in sentence starters. When we are covering this objective, this is how we should ideally start our answer. This is not the only way, okay? You can have your own way, but to give you like a little push and to tell you how we can go ahead with it, I have jotted down few sentences. So when you are confused with some answer, you can come back to these sentences, look at them and you will understand कि आपको कैसे answer करना है. Like, this reminds me of dash because whatever it is. Okay. For example, you are reading about a boy playing with a dog. So you will say, this situation that a boy is playing with a dog, this reminds me of the time when I was a small kid because even I used to play with dogs. Okay. This connects to my life because ये मेरी life से connection बनाता है. Because now you have to tell why. Maybe you are similar to the character, maybe the situation is similar. Dash makes me think about dash because, okay, now maybe there is some character Leena who is very rude. So you will write, Leena makes me think about my friend Jyoti because even Jyoti is as rude as Leena. Okay, so this is how you will make connections. This part makes me think about it. I felt a strong connection to Dash because Dash is familiar to me because, so this is similar to Dash. Dash makes me remember a time when. So basically ये सब सेंटेंस आपको पुश करेंगे सोचने के लिए. ओके, यू विल थिंक कि इस सिचुएशन में आपको लिखना है तो आप कैसे लिखेंगे, इस इंसान के बारे में लिखना है तो आप कैसे लिखेंगे. ओके, make sure you are reading them thoroughly, and if you're not understanding them, reach out to me. Okay, write them down in your notebook. Great. So before beginning, you have to pause this video. You have to quickly go to Google Baba and find the meaning of these words. Okay, write them down in your notebook. Find the meaning of these words, and only then we will move ahead. Great. So I will read this for you. Okay. And bacha, all the words that I have underlined are the words that I asked you to look on Google. Okay. So, for example, mocking, for example, hand knitted. तो basically अभी तक इन सब का मीनिंग आपके पास होना चाहिए. Okay. Shall we begin? Great. It will be a fantastic birthday this year, I said in a mocking tone. All I will get is a pair of shoes and a hand-knitted pullover. I had asked for a table tennis set, but my mother said it is totally out of the question this year. My friend Mook looked at me thoughtfully. He drew a bit closer and said, Well, Rohan, I don't say I believe in it, but my cousin said it works, and there is no harm trying. Don't you think? So now there are these two people who are talking to little kids named Muk and Rohan. So Rohan is saying, my birthday is going to be very nice. I'm going to get shoes. I'm going to get pullovers, means ऐसा sweater जो हम पहनते हैं, हाथ से बुना हुआ sweater. But he's saying, I really wanted a table tennis set. But my mother said that इस साल तो भूल जाओ table tennis मिलना. Okay. And then Muk told him कि I don't know if it works or not, but try करने में क्या नुकसान है? And then Rohan was confused. अरे क्या try करने की बात कर रहे हो? Okay. So this is what we have read till now. Okay. Now quickly look at the question answers and see how we will answer. Okay. What does birthday of Rohan reminds you of? रोहन का बर्थडे है. ही इज टॉकिंग अबाउट गिफ्ट्स. व्हाट इज रिमाइंडिंग यू ऑफ? क्या आपको किसी चीज की याद दिलाता है? नाउ I have written these answers. Okay, but these answers. Every answer can be different very easily. Okay, gifts from Rohan's birthday remind. It wouldn't be reminds. Okay, it would be remind. Gifts from Rohan's birthday remind me of my own birthdays when I receive many gifts from people. So when Didi is reading about Rohan's birthday, उनको अपना बर्थडे याद आ रहा है कि जब उन्हें भी ढेर सारे गिफ्ट्स मिलते हैं. ओके. Second question is, which line makes you feel the most connected? आप सबसे ज्यादा कौन सी लाइन से कनेक्ट कर पा रहे हैं? It is totally out of the question this year. I have put this line under double quotes. Why? क्योंकि मैंने passage में से same to same copy किया. Okay. This line makes me feel the most connected because sometimes my parents also say no to the things I ask for. So like Rohan asked for the things और parents ने मना कर दिया. वैसे ही sometimes what happens, I also ask for things and my parents say no. So I really feel connected to this sentence. Okay? Quickly write these answers and then let's move ahead. Great. Now, this paragraph I will read for you, but I will not explain. Okay? I will just help you a little bit. Trying what? I asked. So what we read till now, that Muk said कि try करने में कुछ हर्ज नहीं है, but try तो कर सकते हैं. So Rohan is saying, trying what? Then Muk says, well, my cousin said, if you really want something badly, all you have to do is to run around a banyan tree at midnight and chant 17 times, Unke, Munke, Timpetoo. I desperately wanted my wish to come true. Still I asked, why 17 times and why at midnight? Don't ask me, replied Muk, who was my best friend. That is how it is done, I suppose. Why not try it? It would not do any harm. Okay, So now Muk gave one idea to Rohan. Okay, find out what idea it is. But Rohan is thinking about it. He's asking questions. Muk is saying, I don't know about these questions. ऐसे ही होता है. Try करने में क्या हर्ज है? Okay? But you pause this video, write down this paragraph and also annotate. Now, the quick question is, this situation where Muk is convincing Rohan to try something new reminds me of dash. Now, Muk is asking Rohan कि तुम ऐसा ट्राई करो, उनको कन्विंस करने का ट्राई कर रहा है, तो ये आपको किस चीज की याद दिला रहा है? Now, think of the time when somebody was convincing you to do something. It could be good, it could be bad, it could be anything. And that is what you will write here. Okay? Pause the video and write your answer. Okay. Now we are moving ahead to the last paragraph for today. I will not read this for you. You will read this for yourself. You will send me the audio of you reading it. Okay, बच्चा? अगर आपको किसी pronunciation में दिक्कत है, तो you can either Google it or you can call me and ask. Okay? You will first read this aloud, send me the audio, then you will write it down, annotate this text, and these are the questions that you will deal with. I will quickly read the questions for you, okay? There is so much confusion in Rohan's head. This is similar to dash because, Abhi, now once you read it, you will know that Rohan के दिमाग में बहुत confusion चल रहा है, okay? What is it reminding you of? क्या आपके पास भी कभी ऐसा टाइम आया था जब आपको किसी चीज का बहुत कंफ्यूजन हो गया था, या आपके किसी फ्रेंड के दिमाग में बहुत कंफ्यूजन हो गया था? ओके. सेकंड इज, one look from her piercing pale green eyes was enough to silence bullies like Rinku Lal of class 10. They are talking about the principal कि हमारी प्रिंसिपल इतनी खतरनाक है, एक उनका ऐसा तीखी नजर पड़ेगी और सारे बुली चुप हो जाते थे. Does this line remind you of some incident of your class or some teacher or principal? Now they're asking कि क्या ऐसा आप कभी आपकी क्लास में भी हुआ है that कोई बहुत शैतान बच्चा किसी टीचर या प्रिंसिपल से डर के शान बैठ गया, या फिर does this principal remind you of some of your own teachers or principal? Okay, you have to think कि ये situation में आप किससे सबसे ज्यादा connection बना पा रहे हैं. You have seen 3 characters in the story till now. Name them. Which out of these 3 characters is similar to someone you know? Now, out of these 3 characters, you have to choose one character who is similar to someone you know. Okay? Pause the video, quickly complete your work. Great. Now, these are 2 questions just for your understanding. You have to find the sentences in which Rohan and Muk claim, मतलब claim करना मतलब पक्का बोलना कि हाँ हाँ पक्का. They claim that they do not believe in magic. जो ये magic की बात हो रही है उनके मुनके टिम्पेटू, ऐसी लाइन ढूंढो जिससे आपको पता चल रहा है कि रोहन और मुक बोल रहे हैं कि हम बिलीव नहीं करते उसमें. नाउ सेकंड क्वेश्चन इज, डू देयर एक्शंस टेल द सेम थिंग? वो बोल तो रहे हैं वो बिलीव नहीं करते, पर क्या उनके एक्शंस भी यही चीज दिखा रहे हैं वो बिलीव नहीं करते, और इज इट समथिंग डिफरेंट? ओके बच्चा, pause the video if you didn't understand it. Try to watch it once again. Still, if you didn't understand it, just reach out to me. Okay? I will wait for all the answers on WhatsApp. If you have volunteer Didis with you, you will send your work to them. If not, you will send your work to me. Okay? Make sure you are doing your work very neatly. Happy learning, bachcho. I will see you in the next class.